Welcome to camp.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Brown, and I'm at Camp Good News, and I work on the maintenance department. My job is to make sure camp is safe for the campers, and through that, we clean the cabins. We have to make sure that the playground is safe, those type of things. Today I want to talk to the volunteer staff that come here, and I want to talk about being a servant. I want to start in 1 Corinthians 6:19, where it says, "Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own." Being a servant, we understand that we are doing things for God. We don't do things for ourselves. Paul speaks of that in all of his letters, and today I want to look at Romans chapter 1, verses 8 through 12. "First, I thank my God through Jesus Christ for you all, that your faith is spoken of throughout the whole world. For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I make mention of you always in my prayers, making request, if by any means now at length I might have a prosperous journey by the will of God to come unto you. For I long to see you, that I may impart unto you some spiritual gift, to the end ye may be established. That is, that I may be comforted together with you by the mutual faith, both of you and me." And the first thing we see in there is that a servant is thankful. Verse 8, "First, I thank my God through Jesus Christ for all of you." Servants are thankful, and they're always thankful to Jesus first and to the fellows that they can serve second. A servant is prayerful. Verse 9, "For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I make mention of you always in my prayers." We can never do anything without prayer. We must pray and ask God for guidance to be a better servant and to do the things that he wants us to do. Verse 10 speaks of a submitted servant. Submit yourself to Christ in all that you do, and you will serve well. In verse 12 speaks of a humble servant. We must remember that we are nothing without Christ. Paul was telling us that he was nothing without Christ, but he came to Christ to do what Christ had called him to do. And I want us to remember, Paul was a murderer of Christians, yet Christ still used him and showed himself to Paul so that Paul would then understand who Jesus was and become saved, and then Jesus used him. So staff, for anybody that's out there, if you're struggling with if you can be used or not here at camp, you can. We may struggle with our past, but if we are committed to Christ and we have accepted him, he has forgiven us. And then we serve him through that and lead others to Christ so that others can be saved and have that same freedom that we do. Again, I just thank you for joining us today. And just remember, serve Christ well and serve others and show them Christ's love. Thank you.